I mean, I've seen the Rockies and the Alps. I mean, they're all beautiful, but to know that's the top of the world, it's right there in front of you, it's pretty impressive.
Lawyers Lou Diesel and Harold Watkins have also been impressive, forming one of Arizona's premier law firms. Their success has enabled them to be noted adventurers, with this excursion taking them to Mount Everest.
Well, actually, it started because of my son.
Scott Diesel was looking for a way to celebrate his father's birthday.
So he said, let's climb Everest. And I said, okay, you do know I'm 60, right?
So they found a compromise.
Skydive Everest.
I think it took us about 5 seconds to say, yeah, let's go do that.
They booked an opportunity to be one of the first to skydive onto the base of Mount Everest.
The jump was something that had never been done before, and the opportunity to jump from that altitude in those circumstances was, I think, appealing.
But it isn't easy.
There's only about 2 weeks in the entire year where you have less clouds and less wind, because you cannot skydive in wind and clouds. And Everest, you can get 200 knots or greater at the top of Everest, and if you jumped out at 30,000 feet at 200 knots, you would end up in Tibet.
So with special suits,
It's just 20 below zero when you deployed,
careful planning,
helmets, goggles, oxygen,
and a lot of training,
trained and retrained about how to use it.
it was time to jump.
I first saw Everest. Exiting the plane, I did not expect it to impact me like it did. For me, it was kind of a real spiritual feeling.
You saw the magic that they talk about. You just saw it. It was there, it was majestic, and it was just beautiful.
It makes it extra special to be able to go with people that you really care about and that you've shared a lot of life experiences with.
At the beginning, I just said, oh, this is kind of fun because I love being with my son and doing things like this. But at the end of the 3 weeks, it dawned on us that we'll never do this again, because no one will ever be first again.